Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Sawadee krap. It's about 2:30 on a Saturday. I'm walking up to the Prompong BTS. Bourne is arriving shortly on the train, and it's the end of the year. The weather's perfect. This is my favorite time of the year here in Bangkok, anyhow. I know down in Phuket it's a different climate, microclimate, I guess, and it's kind of the rainy season down there. But in Bangkok, in between, say, Thanksgiving and if you're lucky, into February, it's coolish. It's probably 80, 82 degrees, but it feels like it's 60 degrees compared to the normal heat and humidity around town. Anyhow, I'm walking around in shorts and flip-flops. That's kind of every day. But she's rolling in on the train. We're going to do a little shopping. It's the end of the year, around the holidays, and in June, I think at the end of June, are the two main sale times at the malls. Many of the places will have signs that say 50%, 70% up, or buy one, get one free. So she wants to load up on some work clothes, and we're just gonna see what we see, maybe grab a bite. And I'm sure no expert on weather, but just 500 miles difference is a totally different climate. It's rainy season down in the south, Phuket, and I would assume down in Malaysia. I was in Bali last year at Christmas, and it was rainy season, but like Bangkok, not a big deal. Here in Bangkok, it rains every afternoon into the early evening, unless there's a rare storm, and then it'll just rain for 24 hours. But for the most part, it's kind of like Hawaii. It's gonna rain an hour a day. It's not that big a deal. But some buddies of mine are over in Vietnam right now, and they were complaining it was pretty rainy and gloomy. So this is the perfect time to be here in the city, and I'll adjust my trips accordingly. And this is Sukhumvit right under the Prompong BTS. Pretty light traffic. I mean, there's traffic, but it's not as bad as 5 p.m. on a regular workday. I see these California Highway Patrol helmets all over Bangkok. I don't know if a container of them came over years ago, but that's definitely a CHP helmet. Or maybe other police officers wore that same helmet, just driving around the freeways of California. I saw that on the CHP bikes all the time. Watch yourself if you're in a rush to come over and jump on a motorbike. I just saw a guy almost get nailed. You might try to follow the locals and kind of run the red light when the coast is clear. And a van like this just came out of nowhere and missed that guy by 2 feet. And I'm using the train station to go up and over Sukhumvit. The last thing you want to do is try to run across the road. I just saw somebody doing it. He seemed all put off that people weren't slamming on the brakes because he was ready to cross. Do not do that. There's the EmQuartier Mall. And the Emporium is just behind me. And then the new walkway continues on down that way to the Emsphere. All three malls of the M District. The same owner of Siam Paragon. That is a rich lady. I did a mall on a video on Miss Thailand Universe when she came back from runner-up, and the lady escorting her, I said in the video, maybe that's her mom. It was not. It was the owner of the three malls here. I'm sure her mom was close by if her mom is still with us. She was being escorted by that lady who owns the Emsphere. And it looks like they're preparing for, what's it called, the M District Wonderland. All top of the line equipment. And I've walked by here a couple of times where there's different Thai bands, or I call it K-pop style, lack of a better word, like a 4-piece girl band. All of these malls are going to do a great job with the Christmas decorations. Every one of these malls and office buildings has a metal detector. Although nobody's really standing here, and like me, 9 out of 10 bags. Hit the buzzer. We always meet right here at this gentle monster shop just so one of us can be standing inside the air conditioning. I have a couple of mechanical buffaloes. Usually they're moving around. I guess it's an ophthalmology or sunglass shop. If you have a favorite pair of Ray-Bans, pick them up in the United States. They're probably going to be 20 or 30% more over here. I brought, been wearing these Bollets forever. Just Big 5. They're a good sunglass. I was a mailman my whole life, and quality sunglasses is nothing to fool around with. But I'm not going to pay $150 for a pair of Ray-Bans. I'll get them on sale at Big 5 for $48, and maybe buy 3 pair. Well, I've been wearing these Bollets for years, but I can't wear them anymore. They're pretty dark, and I'm having to wear readers all the time. So when I'm wearing those sunglasses, I just can't see. So maybe I am going to. I have 3 brand new pair here, so maybe I'll take them to the ophthalmologist and have them put in a tinted reading lens. Maybe that'll be $50, $70, who knows, but it'll probably worth it. In this clothing store, it was a what do you call it, Elon Musk car shop, but it's now a clothing store, and they got the cool Stingray bike on the wall. Tesla shop, that's what it was. I know a lot of people, probably including myself, have said a mall is a mall, but it's not really true. This EmQuartier is all fancy stores, Dior, whatever, Spade purses. When you go across the way to the EmQuartier, it's kind of the same. I mean, there's Cartier diamonds, but there's also a thing called Power Mall. You'll find these in many malls. How do I explain it? It's almost a department store within the mall, and there'll be an individual kiosk with Nike or Vans or Doc Martens shoes, Oakley sunglasses. There may be an Oakley sunglass store also in the Emporium. They're probably not fighting one another. There might be an Oakley in this mall. But other malls like Terminal 21, it will have a bunch of little tiny shops, almost like mom and pop stores selling everything from handmade tie items, silk scarves. It'll also have Jim Thompson fancy silk scarves, the American who kind of revitalized the silk industry in Thailand. When you go down to Siam Paragon, it's just huge. It'll also have car dealerships, although I think there's car dealerships in this EmQuartier. Most of these malls will have a Porsche or Bentley dealership. They'll all have a food court down in the basement here at EmQuartier. I want to say on the 4th floor, across the way at the Emporium. Terminal 21, the famous food court, up on the 5th floor. I think maybe it's floor 4. Floor 5, I think, is the movie theater. But they're all a little different. Central World, it's probably my favorite mall. It's large. They're all going to have tons of restaurants, but Central World is just a mix of expensive stores, which I don't really go into Ralph Lauren to get a $200 shirt, but there's plenty of Japanese stores. EmQuartier has them as well, where you'll find 3 t-shirts for, $20. Nice, whatever, Pima cotton shirts. They're also all usually going to have movie theaters. The Emsphere does not. This EmQuartier, I never come here for whatever reason. It's I guess it's a little expensive compared to Terminal 21. By that I mean it's $3 more. But I'm always down at Yes FX movie theater at Terminal 21, or sometimes Siam Paragon. Central World as well, but the movie theater is a long walk from the BTS. You have to go through the huge mall and find it. It seems like it's almost at Petraberry. Here, or across the way at Emporium, they have the Sin Art, and I'll go there for either the first or last showing if that timing happens to work out, because it's half price. Otherwise, it could be 400 baht. I'm just guessing, compared to 220 baht pretty much every day, every time at Terminal 21. The screens here, I think, and also at Emporium at the Cineart movie theater, I think they have some 8K screens. You charge extra for that, or they charge you extra. And also the, what is it called? The IMAX here or anywhere. IMAX at Paragon, they're all gonna cost more. Now you have to kind of watch out when you walk in and there are 22 screens. The seat and the screen will determine what you pay for the ticket. The cheapest seat and cheapest screen is very nice. It's still 4K and a nice plush seat. But if you want a leather lazy boy seat or a big couch seat, yeah, that could cost 1,200 baht at the 8K screen. And don't come rushing down to the mall at 8 in the morning. I have never found a mall, Big C or Lotus, that did not open at 10 in the morning and closed at 10 p.m. Maybe the Big C in Ekamai on Soi 55, it might open at 9 in the morning, but just expect 10 to 10 are the normal times. Now the Emsphere, right now during the holiday season, I think, well, yeah, the Emsphere, I think they are staying open until midnight. I'm not sure. Maybe it's more for the restaurants. I'm not a huge shopping in the mall guy, so I'm not sure if you want to go buy some Nike shoes at 11:30 at night, if that's going to happen. We made our way across to the Emporium. Some live music happening down in front of Prada. New Balance store. Here's that power mall I was talking about. It's like there's a Dyson booth, a Panasonic booth. You go to like the Electrolux and they'll have the Electrolux vacuum, microwave. It's all in these little mini sections. All the beautiful TVs. And this you'll find in many malls as well. The Living, again, it's like Ralph Lauren sheets, and they will be expensive. You want a, whatever it is, 1,500 thread count Ralph Lauren sheet, you better pull out 250 US bucks. But a lot of things this time of year, I see 50% off on all the fancy cookware. We're going to grab a little sushi, lunch. I don't even know what time it is, 3. Sushi completed, and Boone's picking up a curling iron. Again, these end of the year sales, why not get 30-40% off? She's a pretty careful shopper. We've ducked into the Adidas store, which I hate because my dad worked for TaylorMade Golf at the end of his career, which was owned by Adidas. So I got all this stuff basically for free or 90% off. I'm the only guy who does not like to play golf that probably had $10,000 of golf clubs in the garage. And it looks like we ran across some Santa's helpers. No, you know what? Why am I drawing a blank here? Are Santa's helpers elves? Okay, they're elves with a V. I said elves with an F. I don't know the difference. I'm not sure what that's about. I'm used to seeing those at the ball game. Looks like some little kids. A little holiday Christmas show. We are taking little sky bridge down to Emsphere. And from the walkway here in between the malls, you can see down the way, those are all the high rises on Soi 24 and 22. Marriott Marquis. right under the Sukhumvit Green Line track, so it keeps you out of the rain. And a good view of my favorite bar, O'Shea's, down on Sukhumvit 33.5. Made our way up to the Emsphere. They have some pretty high-tech billboards these days. See if it switches off. Of course, it's not going to switch now that I put the camera on it. Some kind of Pop Mart skull candy. There's Pop Mart. I think it's Chinese, but it's huge all over Asia. And Boone and her girlfriends, there's 500 of these little Pop Mart things to choose from, but one of them is popular. And then they sell the box that you don't know which of the 5 characters is inside the box. You just have to take a chance. She's made me go into Pop Marts in Hong Kong, Japan, all over Thailand, but she doesn't have many vices, so it's not a problem. Here's the little boxes I'm talking about. So if you want to get this skull panda, well, you pay 270 baht, but you don't know which one you're getting. It's a good way to sell a ton or sell a whole package. Even then, you might get 5 of the same. That'd probably be unusual, but I guess it could happen. It's always a little bit strange to me that Christmas is just another working day, but at least everybody's off New Year's Day. In fact, Boone, I think she gets, I think 5 days off for the price of 1. So that's a good deal. Boone and I jumped in the tuk-tuk over by Terminal 21. This is Nana. We're coming up on Nana Soi 4. And we're heading up to Central World Mall. We could have easily jumped on the BTS, but sometimes it's fun to jump in these tuk-tuks and riding along. And other than up here by Nana, we've hit a little gridlock. It was smooth sailing down by Terminal 21, which is unusual. If it's not busy there, it's normally not busy anywhere. We hit a little roadblock here, but that's fine. We like riding in the tuk-tuks, and Boone went to college up in Khon Kaen. Khon Kaen? Is that how you say your college? Khon Kaen? Yeah. So she's speaking the Isan Thai to the driver, which is a little different than just regular Thai. Soi 4 and the Nana Plaza off to the left here. This is where Sukhumvit starts or ends. Soi 1 and 2. Soi 1's just up here to the right. You'll find Bumrungrad International Private Hospital. And over on this side is the JW Marriott, the top of Soi 2. And my dentist is down the way, Bangkok International Dental Hospital. Oh, you know what? Boone, they have the new Plon Chet street market right under the toll road. Maybe on our way back we'll check it out. It used to be called Soi 0. It was an after-hours kind of drinking spot right under the toll road here. And that is the Conrad Hotel back there. So we're coming up on the Plon Chet BTS. But right under the toll road, they've now opened I think it's just called the Plon Chet Night Market. You can see right there's a sign that says street food, and it's just that. All day in the morning, street food, and then at night, full-on night market with a little stage. This is good seafood over here too, Boone, right here. Right at the top of, in between Soi 1 and Soi 3 is a kind of a famous seafood spot. All the fish and shrimp, lobster sitting on ice. There's the Conrad back there. Came up to the Plon Chet BTS. And if you're familiar, the Novotel Hotel used to be there. It's now at 4 Points by Sheraton. And that's Soi Room Rudy. You go down the way, you'll find Holy Redeemer Catholic Church. I haven't been to church in a while. I'm kind of interested if they're having a midnight mass. I know they're doing a Catholic Thai mass and a mass in English. And again, I'm not much of a churchgoer these days, but at Christmas, it was always traditional to hit mass, if not the midnight mass. Right here at the Siam Pharmacy, I've showed this area often, down this little small side soys. La Monita Mexican, and oh, they just opened a big seafood place. I just walked through there 3 days ago, and that wasn't there, but Billy's Smokehouse. I know he's from Northern California, really nice guy. There's some good beers on tap. I had a Stone in there the other day, and look at here, Boone. These are the shuttle buses to the new One Bangkok Mall. So it'll pick you up here at Plon Chit BTS and take you up Wireless Road to the new mall, One Bangkok. You can also jump on there and go across the street to Lumpini Park. I will tell you this though, there's a huge queue of people and the bus only holds like 20 people. I'm not sure how many people are heading to One Bangkok Mall and how many other people just happen to live in the neighborhood, and that's a free bus, so fair enough. And now we've made our way up to Watana Road, or Wireless Road, and down this way is the U.S. Embassy and 20 others. Central Embassy Mall on the right, and it's attached to Central Chitlom Mall. Over here's the Brew Dog. And just a short distance up is Central World Mall. Again, we are right under the BTS tracks. We're just in the tuk-tuk for fun. Hopefully this video's not too jumpy. What are you pointing at? Oh yeah, this is the new... Just opened the new Dior building.
Everyone comes to take a picture.
I know, I've been watching them build it. It's a gold-plated building. Yeah, Christian Dior perfume and dresses and on and on. But this says Dior Gold House. I'm not sure what they sell in there. A little bit of everything, I guess. This is a really nice area. There's some cool condos tucked away back here. Come on over to Central Embassy Mall, and I did videos on all the condos back there. Are we up to Lake Swan yet, Bourne? Lake Swan Road is up here on the left. It's in between Plon Chit. It's right at the Chitlom BTS. So we go Nana BTS, then Plon Chit, Chitlom, and that is where you'll find Leng. Is it Leng Swan? Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, she says. Huh? Lang Swan. Okay. And you'll find the Catholic school, Mater Dei, and some beautiful, beautiful condos. Anything in this area. All the diplomats are paying top dollar to walk to their respective embassies. And this is Lang Swan Road here on the left. If you're familiar with Mater Dei and Southern California, really good football program. I think many NFL players came out of that Catholic school, high school. I was telling my buddy Grant, oh, we already passed it. In between Plon Chit and Chitlom is up on the second floor, not far from Chitlom, is a Lowry's, not a steakhouse, but Lowry's Prime or something like that. Oh no, it's right here. The Gaysorn Amari Mall. Up on the second floor. There it is, Lowry's the Prime Rib. We were just in a discussion about him bringing back some Lowry's seasoning salt from Canada. And I told him there's the Lowry's right there at the Gaysorn. We're not sure if it's the same Lowry's, which I think is originally from Chicago, but it's maybe worth giving a try. Off on the right over here is are we already to the Intercontinental? I think we are. Yeah, this is the beautiful Intercontinental Hotel and the Holiday Inn. Their sister property is attached next door, and there's a really good bar below called Beer Republic. We've been in there many times. They do bands 7 days a week. One of my favorite bands, the Chocolate Cosmos, plays every Wednesday. And we've made it up to Central World. Everybody's taking their holiday pictures and selfies. There's the official Apple store. One here and one at Icon Siam up on the Chao Phraya River. Everybody's hanging out in this cooler evening, 6 p.m. weather. This is the time to come out. So some nice Christmas trees. Tons of people. Hey, there's a snowman, Boone. Snowman and a reindeer. Not sure what's going on. Over here, Boone. What? 6 o'clock, all the characters take the stage, maybe? Big bad wolf? Is that a wolf? Different people are dressed up in different costumes. This little courtyard on the side of Central World is used for everything. I was here for the, what is the big car rally? Not the gumball rally, but the big Asian rally that started in, I don't even remember, Vietnam, I think, and ended in Singapore. They had this set up as the finish line here in Bangkok. I've seen BMX events in here. It's just kind of a network or a neighborhood party area. We're also doing a little shopping, all the end of the year sales. We're in the Beverly Hills Polo Club. I think Boone found herself a 300 baht or $9 sweater. 70% off, no complaints. Everybody is posing with the Christmas trees. Again, I don't know what this is. I think it's a big bad wolf. Guess it doesn't matter. It looks like we're getting some snow. Probably the only snow you're going to get in Bangkok. Yes, everybody's having fun, especially the little ones. Oh, we're coming up on a stage and a band. Now we're getting back into the food area. This is normally here, holiday or not. And there's even a covered section down here. Everybody's lined up. don't know if these are balloons. That's the main mall there, straight ahead. All kinds of Thai options, kebabs, barbecue, corn, hot chocolate, smoothies. If you're into Pop Mart, I think it's Chinese. Well, you better be into lines of hundreds of people waiting to get in there. I know Boone likes her Pop Mart, but she doesn't like it this much. And there's the Shake Shack right next to the Pop Mart. I guess that's the ground floor. Yeah, maybe it's the first floor. We're up on the second now. There's the Gentle Woman store. Ah, she's walking past it. Normally she likes to see what's on sale. Yeah, this place is packed. We're in the Zara store. Hey, so there you go. There's a little run around Bangkok, Thailand. Everybody have a nice holidays, and we'll see you in the new year. Take it easy.